2, 3. Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Pop Culture Primas.
Hello.
We got some hair. We got some interesting hair days going on today.
All I have to say is we've looked better.
Yeah.
I've sounded better. But hey, we're here.
We're here. Yeah, I have not washed my hair in a week.
Oh, okay.
It's been a minute, but hopefully you can't really. It doesn't look too greasy.
No, it doesn't. I can't tell.
But here's the thing. Now that I work from home, I completed my second week working from home. I just don't care. It's kind of great, actually.
Yeah, there's no need for you to wash your hair as often.
No.
Because you're not interacting with people. Like, my biggest thing about washing my hair is just sometimes I think it smells like food or
yes.
like
scents,
head, like that scalp.
Yes, just scents like to cling to it.
Yes.
And also I don't need to be on camera for anything unless there's an all staff meeting, which is once a month, which is great. A few times there were Zoom meetings, but it's within my department and I don't care what these ladies, they've seen me at my worst day before, so I don't care. So it's just yeah, I realized today, I'm oh wow, it's been a full week since I washed my hair. Even though I was kind of training myself to do that, so I wouldn't be so dry. But I will say, so yesterday we went to run errands, but I was putting makeup on and just why are you doing that? We're just running errands. I'm listen, I don't wear it all week. I'm doing this for myself. I don't care.
Little things. Yeah.
It's the little things. I want to put some on. He's oh, do what you want. I don't care. I'm as you shouldn't, but I'm going to do it. So you will see me full on makeup, hair done to run to friggin' Albertsons or Target to get some stuff because that's my only time leaving the house, honestly. But yeah. I'm happy with it. I'm glad. So it's pretty great.
I'm very jealous of that.
It's pretty great. Yeah. Everyone, if you could work from home, do it. I feel a lot of jobs should be remote. So.
Yeah. I don't understand the push to go back into the office for companies.
I don't either. At least make it hybrid, where 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on. You know what I mean? There's just no need. Give employees a mental health break.
Or just give them an option. Because I'm pretty sure there's people that maybe want to be in the office, that want to be around other people. Yeah. There's other people that don't. They're their lifestyle's a little different.
Dennis is one of them. His job, he does need to travel and stuff, but he goes, if I had to work from home 5 days a week, he's I'd lose my mind. He goes, but I would like the option of having that option.
Right.
1 week on, 2 weeks off, something like that. I'm I don't know why a lot of companies don't do that. Just give your employees a fucking break.
Word.
But, yeah. That's where we're at right now. But holidays are coming up, and yeah, dude, it's going to be 2022. It's just hit me right now.
Yeah.
It is coming really fast. And it could be because I've been drinking wine for the past several hours, which I don't do. I have not had anything to drink in a very long time. So I'm just oh my God. But yeah, it just hit me. Oh my God. A new year. It's kind of crazy. And I'm really trying not to get distracted by my hair. So let's...
It looks fine. It looks cute.
I know my little curls, or as Dennis calls them, my chola curls. It just pop up.
It looks cute.
Yeah, you see that? I don't know what's going on. All right. So we have Shia Labeouf and Mia Goth. Are they expecting a baby?
Who is she?
So she's been, I don't know if you saw the movie, A Cure for Wellness. No? It's a good movie. I recommend it. It's really good. Visually, it's a really good movie. Twist turns. I liked it. She's in it. She's been in a few things. So they were in a movie together. I don't know if it was Nocturnal something or Neon something. It was one of those weird titles, Neon Animals, Nocturnal Animals, something crazy. They were in a film together, and that's how they met.
Okay.
They have a weird on and off marriage relationship thing.
Oh, she's definitely pregnant.
Yes. So they were photographed. Okay, get this. I don't know if you read the article. They were photographed leaving or arriving at a Chuck E. Cheese to play in the arcade area.
No.
Yeah. At least
is he
Dave
okay?
and Buster's. Okay, so that's another question raises. So she was photographed getting out of the car, and she has a very noticeable, pronounced bump. So people are speculating she's pregnant. The very next day, she drops him off at LAX, and he's dressed as a monk.
Yeah.
Like, full-on monk garb.
But then he also has his yarmulke on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like, is this for a role?
I mean, it must be. I feel like he's a very method actor, so I feel like
I was going to say, has he become more of like that method actor?
Mm-hmm.
She looks very young, but she's 27.
Well, they got together when she was in her early 20s.
She looks like a baby in this picture.
She is, yeah. She's a baby, but she's a decent actress. I recommend Cure for Wellness. It's a crazy movie. I liked it. I don't know if it's available anywhere. Maybe HBO.
Maybe.
One of those.
I just got Peacock. I can stream all the things now.
So if you can find that, watch that movie. It's the soundtrack is kind of cool too. I downloaded a few songs that were on that movie. But yeah, so speculation that she's expecting. Yeah.
And as of 3 days ago, also has an engagement ring on her hand.
Well, they've been married.
They were married from 2016 to 2018.
I don't know if they actually got divorced though, because he's still like, there have been times where he's referred to her as his, like, they've like seriously been on and off this entire time. And obviously, like, he was with
FKA
Twigs. Like, I don't know what his story is. He's, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Shia.
So talented, but like, he's been through some shit that has definitely affected the things that he has done. For sure. Did you see his movie?
No, the one where he played like the cartel guy.
No, is it Honey Boy or something like that?
Oh, about his dad.
Did you see that movie?
No. It's sad.
It's not sad. It's just very eye opening. And so I remember who did I speak to? I spoke with somebody who, I don't know if they heard an interview or they actually knew like somebody that was on set with this movie. So it was a female director. And so normally with movies, for anyone that doesn't know, there's like the blocking of shots and stuff like that. So they block it so they know like, okay, if an actor is walking in this way, we're blocking it so they're in frame, like all that stuff. He refused to do any of that. Like, he's like, no. He goes, I come in, the scene starts, you have to figure it out. And the director's like, okay, like, how are we fucking doing this? But it was actually pretty good. It was really, really good. The director did phenomenal. I can imagine that type of energy from him, from the way the whole thing was. And I think they did it beautifully. They executed it, like, perfectly. Because he was just like, nope. He's like, I'm coming in, like, and he would be, like, be in character. He's, like, literally walked on set, and it was, like, the entire time. So they had to, like, anticipate what he was going to do, which is fucking hard.
Yeah.
And they pulled it off.
That does sound like method acting.
Yeah, they pulled it off. So, yeah, I mean, again, it could be more method acting. I don't know if did you see the Fast Times at Richmond High table read? The whole, like, the Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt and whatnot. Shia Labeouf was in it.
Yeah.
And he did the character of Spicoli. Yeah, he was like smoking a joint the entire time, but he was just like, I don't know, so fucking talented, but it's awful the things that he has been through and things that he has done. So I don't know what he's doing with himself. But
he kind of, I feel like he has like the same energy as like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
As far as like talent wise and like career wise, maybe not personally. I don't think Joaquin Phoenix has ever done.
I don't think so. I've never seen anything in the news about Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, I will say day before yesterday, him and Rooney Mara have pleaded with people to adopt turkeys and not eat them on Thanksgiving. That's the only thing.
I'm down with that.
Adopt a turkey, everyone.
Yeah. Or just don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Or just don't do that, yeah. Yeah, we're not making turkey. We're making a ham.
Okay.
Just me and Dennis, just making a ham. Okay, well, we'll see. I mean, we know there's no denying that she's pregger, so we'll see if they announce something, acknowledge. I don't know, but it's their business. One person who wants to call people out, Britney Spears, calls out Christina Aguilera for not defending her or speaking up, but gives praise to Lady Gaga.
Yeah, and this is all in her Instagram story, right?
Yes, it was all in her Instagram story. But I will say this. How could Christina say something?
I think it was awkward the way that her publicist or whoever like interjected. It's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And then the way that she was like, oh, I'm like happy for her though. Like it just sounded like condescending in a way. Like, I don't know. It just.
So I could see it a few ways. One way, Christina's like, because they've always been compared, pitted against each other all the time. Brittany being under this conservatorship could have been Christina's way of being like, I could finally be my own and not be compared to her. Mm-hmm. Also, this was also in a time like, I don't know how long ago this interview was, but it had been in the beginning of the conservatorship or something where, again, I don't know the timing, but I think only now in the past, I say mostly because of COVID and the pandemic, that people are only speaking out about mental health issues. Whereas before it was like taboo and you shouldn't say anything about it. And you know what I mean? There was no way of speaking on it. So I felt like she probably wasn't educated enough to say something. And then also, like, her reputation's on the line, too. And her with her label, like, you know what I mean? I feel like she was kind of, like, put in a corner. Like, how could she say something without her getting backlash from other people, too? And, like, her label and everything like that.
So that snippet of Christina Aguilera, that's an old interview? That's not recent?
No, it's not recent. No.
Oh, I thought it was recent.
No. Oh, my God. Maybe I'm misreading. I could have sworn that was an old interview.
Because the Gaga one seemed.
Because Lady Gaga, I feel like she's very outspoken about mental health issues.
Yeah. Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, maybe I'm totally misreading that, but I thought that was an old interview because.
Because wasn't her hair red in that?
Yes.
Her hair's red now, or it was red at the Latin Grammys.
Oh,
so that's why I thought it was a recent interview.
Oh my God, maybe I.
Or like a recent red carpet.
Forgive me for misinforming that. Holy shit. I don't know. Oh no, it's on a story. I don't know where you could find it anywhere. Anyways, because I don't think it'll.
Using to speak on conservatorship. Okay, so. Yeah, so clip of Aguilera at the Latin Grammys being asked about Spears' legal situation. Yeah, so that was the most recent Latin Grammys.
Okay, completely take back what I said.
So that's where I was like, yes and no. Like, I don't think she was calling her out on, like, the past. I thought it was like,
the way I read her message saying, like, you knew what was going on and stuff, I thought this was... Yeah. I took it as it was an old interview because looking at that and what the image I have of Christina now, it doesn't look the same. So maybe I don't know what's going on.
She also does not look the same.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, my apologies. So yeah, Christina, what the fuck? Everyone else is speaking up for her, so I don't know why she wouldn't.
And I mean, maybe like her team didn't prep her on like
I feel like
the correct soundbite that they needed or like what they were gonna.
I feel like if they were a good team, they would have anticipated a question like that.
Yeah. Or just like, I don't know, stood in solidarity with her while it was happening, you know?
Yeah.
So, and granted, like, nobody owes anything to her. Like,
yeah.
But I think with Britney being able to run her own social media now, this is where people are like, this is so weird. Like, why is she calling out Christina Aguilera and praising Lady Gaga? But it's like, she's never had the freedom to do any of this before. And she's going to learn just like anyone else and how maybe sometimes they make mistakes on social media, but also at the same time, she's not censoring herself anymore because she has been censored for so many years.
Yeah.
So why should she?
Yeah. I want to say it was maybe a TikTok video or something, or maybe a tweet that someone said, now that Britney is able to speak her mind, that a lot of her posts are going to seem like out there and abnormal because she has never been able to even talk to her closest, like, you know, friends, girlfriends of like, oh, I want a baby, I want this. So like her posting a video of like a baby doll or hold, you know, it's weird things like that. It seems weird to us, but she's never had an outlet for that.
Right.
So people were saying like, be mindful because it seems totally out of this world and not okay, but for her, Britney doesn't know anything else for the past 13 years. She has not been able to speak her mind, post whatever she wants. Whereas we could post like, oh my God, look at this cute baby. I want another one. She couldn't do stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, I get it. But I'm totally mistaken. I did not know that was a recent interview. And that's, yeah, I mean, again, Christina Aguilera could not have been prepared, but yeah, that is a tricky subject. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think her team could have done better too at like going around the question too. Like the way that the publicist was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like, just doing what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They could have said something different. Like, she has to get ready for her performance, or like, we have to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Made it uncomfortable.
Right. I agree. But I don't know. I think there's going to be a tell-all from Britney soon because she keeps tagging Oprah and stuff. So maybe Oprah's going to do another sit-down interview with her. Or no, that was Diane Sawyer the one time. Maybe, yeah, Oprah's going to do a sit-down with her. So she'll reveal all because she has been accusing her mom too. She's like, my church-going mother also deserves to be in jail, which is like, okay.
Everyone did her so dirty.
Yeah. So we'll see what comes of that.
Yeah.
Freaking crazy. So there are rumors. I've not seen anything lately since I've made this note, but there are rumors that possibly Kate Bosworth and Justin Long are dating.
That's interesting.
Yes. This comes about, I want to say, was it 2 months since she announced her split from her husband? But she's been filming a movie with Justin Long.
Okay, I was going to say, somebody's married in this situation.
No, yeah, her and her husband, they were together for almost maybe a decade or more. They were together for a while. Announced their split.
Long's never been married. Yeah,
announced their split, and then she's been filming a movie with Justin Long, I think on the East Coast. And she put an appreciation post with him where he's holding her bridal style in his arms, and she's got her arms extended and whatnot. And apparently wherever they were filming, a few people locals saw them out and about
canoodling.
Yeah, canoodling, I guess is the right word. But since then there hasn't been any reports, so I don't know. I feel like Justin Long's a decent guy.
He seems cool. I feel like he would be a really good friend.
Just a friend.
I mean, just someone you would like to have in your friend group. You know, he's just a real solid guy. I don't know. He doesn't suck all of the attention out of make everything about him, but then also could still be really fun. I feel I don't really know much about Kate Bosworth. Does she have kids?
No.
No kids?
No. I think a stepdaughter with her husband. They were very, very close. I think she was a preteen also, or a teenager.
I don't know. I think I get Kate Bosworth and Michelle Williams confused sometimes.
Really?
That Michelle was Heath Ledger's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How do you get them
confused?
I
don't know. I think because there was a short moment in time where they both maybe had really short hair or a pixie haircut, and I was like, you're not the same person. My brain thought you're not the same person.
I will say Michelle Williams is another person who has made a deal with the devil and has not fucking aged. That woman. I watched The Greatest Showman. And she was his wife, and I'm like, this bitch has not fucking aged at all. She has played so many roles, and even a flashback, and then just she's the same. Her face is the same. I need to know the secrets.
Sunscreen. I'm gonna say sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Yeah.
Need to pile that on because damn. But yeah, so there has been no other murmurs of those two, but we'll keep an ear out for them. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people are happy to hear this news. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello has split after 2 years.
I mean,
And he was reportedly the one to initiate the conversation of their stale, quote unquote, relationship.
stale.
Stale was the word that this article used. Yeah.
The fact that it was only 2 years, I felt like they were together for like 5 years. Like that was just the longest relationship.
I felt like they were together a while.
Yeah.
But is it because like the first year of the relationship was basically COVID?
Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Big boom. Big boom.
No boom?
No boom.
No boom.
Oh, just kidding. There it is. It scared me. Oh, it scared me.
No boom.
Yeah, maybe because the majority of the relationship was through COVID. Because, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it was longer.
The weird fucking zombie walks and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for them separately to like branch out and find their way.
Yes.
There was something on TikTok that I saw. I don't know what blind items are. Do you know what those are?
Blind, aren't they like it's like a little blurb of a hint of gossip or information without actually naming who it's about.
And I just don't know like information where they're from. So there was one. Go ahead.
I don't know the name of this website, and I should probably text my friend to see if he's still alive, because I haven't heard from him in a while, and he's still deleted all his social media, so I need to make sure he's okay. But there is one website. Oh my god, I can't remember the fucking name of it. But it was apparently, the rumor was that it was run by an attorney or someone in the legal system in LA. Mm-hmm. And they always got wind of shit like this, like blind item stuff, and they would post it for people, like, for people to see. I can't remember the freaking name of this website, so I'm gonna reach out to my friend to see if he's still alive, two, and if he remembers the website, because he's the one telling me about it. And I remember looking at it, and it's like, it looks creepy. I'm like, is this a legitimate website? Like, am I gonna get a virus on my computer? He's like, no, it's a real web. Like, it looked a little sketch. I remember the first time I like looked at it, but it was like basically a blog, and it just like
it looks like Reddit-y or
details things without naming people, but gives you enough hint to figure out who it is.
To figure it out. Yeah. So there was a blind item about, and I don't know if it's about Shawn Mendes or maybe it's about somebody else, but like an A-list artist and their significant other have decided to part ways because this person feels like they're ready to come out. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's Shawn Mendes. But then some other people were saying Harry Styles, because the way that they described the relationship was like their torrid something, like their love affair.
Which would fall in the category of Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde's.
Right.
Yes. Interesting.
And I think there's been interviews about Harry Styles, and he said he's always been like fluid about his sexuality. So like that's not something that's like super surprising. But I do feel bad for Shawn Mendes because there's so many like jokes on the internet about him. And I don't know, I can't help but think that maybe like that got to him and like in their relationship, and it's just like he needs to just maybe be alone.
Yeah. And also he's like young, isn't he like 22?
They're both young. Yeah. They're both like early 20s.
She's a few years older than him.
She seems to be doing okay on TikTok.
Yeah.
she's good.
Yeah, these kids, y'all are way too young. Don't be getting serious.
Yeah, he's 23.
23.
And she's 24.
Oh, I thought she was like later 20s. I thought she was like 27.
Yeah. Oh, Harry Styles was 27.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of then. Interesting.
But yeah, so I mean, their relationship was interesting to begin with, and now it's over.
Or, okay, segue into this. We'll go back to the one that you made note of, but making a segue into like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson.
Uh-huh.
The thing about celebrities I feel bad
Peter, about, as you called him in the notes.
Did I say Peter? Pete Davidson. I'm sorry. But Peter.
I was like, who the fuck is Peter?
With these celebrities, and mind you, like, also referring to, like, Sean and Camilla, they can't just hook up with anyone that they want. You know what I mean? Like, if Kim and Pete are just hooking up just to fucking hook up, like, we'll get to more details on them. It can't be kept quiet. Automatically, they're in a relationship. Like, they're, like, fucking backed into a corner, and they have to be in a relationship with somebody. You know what I mean?
True.
So maybe that's what happened with, like, Sean and Camilla. Maybe it was just, like, a hooking up thing. They were recording a song together, made a music video, like, oh my God, you're sexy. Let's do some sexy times. And all of a sudden, like, it gets out. It's like, oh, well, now we got to be in a relationship because I wonder how many of these quote unquote relationships started out because they were just banging and they just wanted to keep it that way. But because it became public, they had to come out as a couple and, like, deal with it and, like, start a relationship in front of everyone's eyes. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's also kind of lame because it's like, why do I have to be in a relationship with someone if I just want to, like, sleep with them?
Exactly. But because they're not normal everyday people, they have to, like, because of their image.
But I know that we've talked about this on the show before, but, like, relationships that are, like, PR, like, stunts. And Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello were always, like, talked about as one of those relationships, just like how, like, The Weeknd and Selena Gomez, like, there's always something around them that implicates that this is a business move.
Yes. But those are always short-lived.
Yeah, this was 2 years.
Yes. When it's publicity for a certain reason. If it's to hide something, that's when it's like they're together for a minute. But then again, like I said, I just feel bad for some of these celebrities. Like Kim. Kim probably just wants to get banged by some dude who is funny. I don't blame her after what she's been through with Kanye. And the poor girl can't do it because everyone you have to be in a relationship with somebody. You can't just go and bang whoever the hell you want. Yeah,
like casually have some. Yes. But I guess that's true. Because, like, Courtney, I feel like she was doing that with Eunice, that model. And it was just, like, a friend that was always with them. And then they were, like, together for a little bit. So it's just, like, maybe that kind of started that way with him. And then there was just, like, well, you kind of have to, like...
Yeah, they kind of get forced into, like, oh, you guys have to be a couple for everyone else's eyes. Whatever you do behind closed doors, we don't care. But because you're seen with this guy so much, you have to be in a relationship with them.
Right.
So, but going back to Kim and Pete, totally publicity. 100%.
Yeah, that was so fucking weird. So there's pictures. The pictures, I guess if you saw them, they're holding hands.
It's confirming a relationship. Absolutely not.
But if you see the video, and I text you and you sent me that, I was like, why the fuck is this so awkward? I've seen high schoolers, middle schoolers hold hands with a little bit more chemistry than that.
Right. And literally the hand holding was not even 2 seconds. And that is the only
It was just for the cameras because that's all they needed.
Yeah, and I bet you any money they thought they were in an area where it's like, oh, we can let go now because something's probably blocking us. But wherever the photographers were, they got a full-on shot of it.
So they were on their way to, like, a lot to do a skim shoot. So Pete is in, I guess, Skims in the photo. So he's wearing Skims, like, pants or shorts or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And there's pictures from later on in the day where he's outside and he's in, like, a full-on, like, Skims.
Yeah, it's like a Skims unisex, like, pajama set or something like that.
Yeah. So it's just, like, 2 birds, 1 stone, right? So it's just like, yeah, guys, like, just hold hands for a little bit. We'll get a couple pictures. Yeah. But I don't think it's, like, a real thing. No. Like, it all seems like a big...
His birthday was a few days ago, and he was, like, he celebrated with Kris Jenner, who was a Flavor Flav.
I'm like, what is happening? Chris is literally, she's, like, literally pulling everything out of her Mary Poppins bag to distract Astroworld. She's like, Flavor Flav. Get Flavor Flav in the picture. Yep. We'll get people talking.
Yep. Call Pete Davidson, your adopted son, your favorite kid, whatever the fuck. You guys are best friends now. Like, we're going to do this. Like, we're going to make this happen. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, I feel for these celebrities because they can't hook up with whoever the hell they want because people are going to blab. They got to sign NDAs. If they're seen with another celebrity, they're automatically dated. I feel bad for them. I do.
I think it depends on like your status of celebrity.
Yes, status of celebrity for sure.
Which also I feel like if you are like such a high status, you have security, you have ways to like sneak people in and out of like your house.
Yeah, but also like I don't know. After watching, I've been watching Scandal. Like anyone could turn on you for the right amount.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cha-ching, cha-ching for a payday.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, it sucks for them. I can never be a celebrity.
I don't buy it, Kimberly.
Yeah, we're not buying it. They're not. But I wouldn't blame her if she wants to just get it where she can from him. I mean, why not?
Sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
But again, she has to pretend to be in a relationship to do that, which kind of sucks for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just... Are they even divorced?
No,
again,
they're not legally divorced yet. No.
So
doesn't make any sense. And notice that we haven't heard anything about the model he was dating for a hot second. What was it? A day after Astroworld?
They were photographed at a basketball game together.
And they've apparently been dating for a while, when literally a few days prior to this picture being taken of him with this chick at a basketball game, that he was referring to Kim as his wife and that he wanted to stay married to her. So yeah, Chris, we're on to you. Yeah, we're on to you, Kris Jenner. You're clever, but not that clever.
I think now, because of like the TikTok sleuths and everything, it's harder for her to work her magic. Literal, she was like black magic spells on people. But I mean, I think it's still kind of working.
Yeah. I feel like she's like the real living, breathing Olivia Pope from Scandal. That's who she is.
I don't get the reference, but I'll get there one day.
You have to watch Scandal. You have to.
Okay.
Because I'm like in it now. I'm on season 5, and there's 7 seasons, so I'm almost done.
Is she like a publicist, or?
She's a fixer. She fixes things. Like, so someone you call like, Olivia, there's a dead body here. She comes and cleans up the dead body, like that type of thing.
Okay.
It's a good
I like
show.
that. I like that it's a woman fixer. I feel like it's always like men fixers.
Oh my! And her team, like, they're all fabulous. They're freaking great. The show is good. And I hate politics, but like the only politics I really know are from Scandal and Veep. So I mean,
it's the same thing.
Same thing.
All a joke.
Same thing. But yes, that's what Kris Jenner is. She's a fixer.
Okay.
For sure.
She definitely is.
Yeah, for sure. She's a fixer. He's a fixer.
But another couple that broke up is Jacob Lordy and Kaya Gerber.
Okay, I did not hear this at all. I didn't see any articles.
So there was a Daily Mail article of how they split, but I saw videos of him on TikTok for a movie I think he's in, and he's got like these bedroom eyes for like his co-star. So I think he's just gonna keep jumping to the next. He just seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
And something else I did see on TikTok, and I don't know if it's true or not, but Priyanka and Nick Jonas possibly divorce watch. But only, and this is like a really far-fetched reason, because she took Jonas out of her name on Instagram. So first she was Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and then she was just Priyanka Chopra. But I think it just says Priyanka. I think it's just her first name.
What?
Their relationship always made me feel weird.
It was very fast. Yeah, it is just Priyanka. But could it be because of like all this work that she's been doing?
What work?
She has like this hair care thing. She has the restaurant. She's doing what other stuff is she doing? I feel like she's doing more like almost like more like humanitarian type work too. So maybe she's trying to like distance herself, like just to be her own thing and not just be associated with. But I feel like she has, truthfully, okay, I like the Jonas Brothers, but I feel like Priyanka has more star power than Nick Jonas by himself. No?
Yeah, she's in The Matrix.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's kind of cool.
Is she on the poster?
No.
She's not even on the poster, so I mean, probably a little part. Not to be a dick. But, I guess we'll just keep an eye out on that because the last photo she has with him is from the 5th, celebrating Diwali. So,
Yeah. I don't know.
That would kind of suck.
It's just a speculation.
Yeah, that would kind of suck because I feel like they spent a lot of money on the wedding.
I mean, but I feel like for some reason she has a lot of money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn,
We'll
that would
see.
suck. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Their relationship has always been weird to me because I feel it was just so freaking fast.
I like the age gap too is what made me uncomfortable.
The age gap wouldn't bug me if the relationship, you know what I mean? Like if they dated for at least a year before he proposed. They were together like months.
39. He's 29, so there's a 10-year difference.
Okay. I didn't realize it was that big. Okay.
There's a 10-year difference. And wasn't he like super religious and like didn't want to have sex until marriage?
Oh no, that was like way before. All 3 Jonas brothers wore their purity rings and then they all just like stopped. I think Joe was the first one to be like, fuck this noise and said no.
Well, obviously. Have you seen him?
Yeah. And then Kevin, bless his little heart. I think he just married the first girl that looked at him because I mean Kevin's not really the most popular guy. Bodacito, love him. He's a sweet guy, but very unconventional looking, and he just like latched himself onto the first girl that looked in his direction. No offense to his wife Danielle, but
who looks like Hillary Duff's sister.
She kind of does. She kind of
every time I'm like, wait, that's not Hillary Duff's sister.
Like an extremely tan, dark hair version of Haley Duff. Yes, 100%. She does. She does. She does. No, yeah, they stopped that purity thing like a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, no. It was a thing for them for like a minute, but I think when they like the band broke up, they've all like realized like fuck this noise. We want to get our peepees touched. So.
Wet my willy.
Wet my willy. But no, yeah, no, that ended. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
But I don't know. I'm not saying they're getting divorced. I'm just regurgitating information.
That she would just change her name like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
On that note,
drama.
The drama.
Drama.
Okay, so I think that's it for new couples and lots of breakups, actually.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything on TikTok?
I haven't. I need to be on TikTok.
I haven't learned anything other than Lizzo and BTS going to the Harry Styles concert, and they were all like sitting together. And
I didn't know BTS was there. I thought it was just Lizzo.
No, so it was Lizzo, SZA, and BTS were all there. I
don't know who SZA is, but I saw that name. But I was like, okay, cool. I didn't see BTS.
And I think it was that same show because I think they're in LA. And he like stopped the show and he's like, this is going to be the most LA thing I've ever said. He's like, but my therapist is here. And like everyone started like cheering and going wild. So
wait, Harry said that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was him. I saw that quote on Overheard in LA. I didn't know it was him.
It was him. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
like,
funny.
My therapist is in the audience. That's cute.
Awkward.
Can you imagine being Harry Styles' therapist or any celebrity's therapist?
Oh my god. The power, not the power that you have, but just like the knowledge and just like how you could shape. Oh no, that's giving no.
Well, like it's just like a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Celebrities are seen as like larger than life and like I don't know, they're human, but there's a aspect of them that isn't as human or relatable. Ow. But as a therapist, you get to know what they're anxious about and what they're pissed about.
But the thing that sucks about it, you can't share it with anybody.
You got that patient-doctor confidentiality.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah, there's that. But that's great. I love him for going to therapy. That is so great for him. I love that.
Yes. But yeah, I just thought it was super cute. They're like all vibing together.
Yeah.
Have you seen the hashtag Surviving Sophia?
No. What is this? I'm scared. Do I want to know what this is?
It's not. I know it sounds bad.
Oh, okay.
But So apparently there's this woman named Sophia Noor or Nar that scammed LA influencers out of $11 million.
Sophia. So this is different from the Anna chick in the East Coast, the Russian chick?
Yeah, this is completely different.
Oh, okay. Who is this?
She claimed to have known somebody of somebody of somebody, so that's how she got into these like inner circles.
Okay.
And then I think she ultimately said that she was pregnant with Jack Harlow's baby.
Who's Jack?
Jack Harlow is like I think he's a rapper. Kids really love him.
Jack Harlow? That doesn't sound like a rapper name to me. Go on.
But yeah, so $11 million worth of like assets. So like trips,
hotel stays, like
hotel
dinners.
stays.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just all of that. So now all these like influencers are pissed and they're like coming after her after it's been, revealed that she was scamming them. But there's so many people on TikTok that are like, she's just doing what these like influencers are doing to their fans, quote unquote, and now they're pissed because they lost money where you do this to people all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't mad about it. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, there's going to be a movie because there's a Netflix. Is it a Netflix movie or series? Shonda Rhimes. The Scandal.
Who's playing her?
Oh my God. I fucking knew and I can't. It's called,
somebody's playing her. And it's coming out soon, right?
Yeah, it's coming out very soon. Very, very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. Fuck. What's it called? Damn it. It's going to drive me insane. But, dang it. Inventing Anna, and that, who is it? Inventing Anna. Let's see. Because that girl, is she in jail right now? I think she's in jail.
The girl that
scammed everyone. Julia Garner.
Oh. Yeah, she's in my brain is not working.
Hang on. Movies, the Ozark.
Yes.
Oh, whatchamacallit?
Ruth.
She's in this too. I don't know who she's playing. I don't know if you remember her. My girl.
Yeah.
Who's in Veep. She plays a main character. Vivian.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a bunch of Shondaland actors in here. I'm excited. Okay, I'll watch this. We got Cyrus Bean.
But I mean, also, this girl is in jail now for like scamming rich men, right?
No, Harris's and just people that were like just come for money, like all socialites, all of them people.
Are they gonna miss the money?
Exactly.
Did it really affect them that much?
Exactly. Oh no. But for her, it wasn't influencers. It was people who like actually came for money. But with the influencers, there's gonna be like a TV show. There's gonna be like a mini series. There's gonna be something. So no matter what, this girl's gonna be fine.
Yeah. They're all like coming together to say like how they just got scammed. Twitter.
Boo-hoo. No, I don't mean to laugh at them, but like seriously, come on. No.
Yeah.
No. And the fact that they just fall for just because this person has notoriety or like claims to know something, like that's what matters to you. That's all that matters to you.
Because that's all it took. It's for her to say the right names, and she like infiltrated their circle.
Yeah.
And that's literally all
she did. She did her fucking research. She did her homework. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Why the hell not? Because I'm sure more than half of these influencers are BSing their ways through everything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Just because she's not putting it on camera?
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
That would be crazy if she was like recording, like behind the, you know what I mean? If she was like undercover on purpose and was like record. Okay.
I don't think that's it, because I think she might be going to jail too.
Yeah, that's true. But no, even if she was going to jail, but that's a good idea. That's a very, very good idea. Okay. Getting the wheels turning in my head for something. All right.
Oh, okay. Write it down.
I don't know what.
Something.
Ooh, yeah, I'm getting dramatic effect every time. It
It's
just knows.
got the right timing.
Your damn heater.
Okay.
I think,
but yeah, so that's all I learned on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, my For You page is just all funny stuff, which I'm happy for. So I'm kind of okay not learning new things. I feel like I learn new things like other ways.
Yeah.
But, okay, interesting. But yeah, I got scared when you put the hashtag. I'm like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah, no, because I was curious too, because Surviving Sophia, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then I just saw these videos. I was like, oh, okay.
I roll. Come on,
Yeah,
people.
You're gonna be okay, kids.
Get over it. All right. On to weekly binges. As I've said, I'm still watching Scandal, almost done. I binged season 2 of The Great in less than 2 days, and it's great. It's good. Did you watch season 1?
No.
It's good. I like it. Elle Fanning, I love her, and Nicholas Hoult.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's good. I like all the characters. I like that it's just a complete, not totally inaccurate, but it's like an accurate retelling of Catherine the Great's story. And it's just, it's really funny. The acting's good. I mean, it keeps you engaged. You're constantly okay, I need to know what happens next. I really like it. It's good. So season 2 is out already. It came out Friday. So I watched it in 2 days. Gillian Anderson is in a few episodes of this season. So I was excited because I love her. X-Files, for anyone who doesn't know who she is, and Sex Education. Yeah, Elle Fanning, I like her. She's so good. She's better than Dakota.
You think?
Yes, I think she is.
I don't think I've seen her in anything.
I think this is the only thing I've really watched Elle Fanning in, and I really like her. I think
wasn't she in Maleficent or something?
Yes, I never watched those though.
Me either. So I'm I don't know what.
Yeah. So I know she's in a few things that I don't really watch, but I really think she's good.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's funny. It really is funny.
Okay. Are the episodes long?
Yeah, they're an hour each.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're 50 something minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember how many episodes are in the first season, but the second season has 10. So the first one has to have at least 8 or 10 episodes.
You finished the second season
in 2 days. Yes.
2 days.
Yes, I did.
Non-stop.
Yes, I did. I sure did.
Good for you.
I don't regret it.
I don't regret anything.
I don't regret anything. It's great.
That is perseverance at its finest.
Absolutely.
I feel like I did the same thing with Mare of Easttown. Because those are 40 minutes.
Those are 40-something minutes, yeah.
I watched that all in one.
Mm-hmm.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I've got time. So maybe I'll watch that.
Yeah. And it's not something you kind of need to pay attention, but for historical reasons, it's not completely accurate. So you don't get it confused. Oh my God, I'm missing something that was important in history that happened. Not really. There are true things that happen, but it's so out of order and just, it's a complete retelling, inaccurate, sometimes true story of Catherine the Great is the best way to put it. That's not boring, I guess you could say. That's why it's entertaining, because it's not boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of white people?
No.
Oh.
That's why I like it. It's all-inclusive, cast members. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I changed my viewpoint then. I might watch it. Was it on Hulu?
Yes, it's on Hulu.
I saw a snippet. I don't know if it was a teaser for the show of Nicholas Hoult and Elle Fanning, and he goes in, and it looks like he's gonna kiss her, but instead he grabs something behind her, and it's just very teasy and sexual. I'm I have no idea what this show's about. So wasn't she pregnant
in the show? Yeah.
In the first one?
No. Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Yes.
Have you watched anything else?
No, that's it. Just Scandal and The Great. That's all I've been watching.
I haven't watched anything new. Oh, I did start F is for Family.
Yes. Okay. The fifth and final season, or the fourth? I forget which season it is. It's premiering on Thanksgiving. The final
Okay.
season.
I don't know. I think I'm like 3 or 4 episodes into the first season, and the dad's voice. I was like, "It's Bill Burr." Like I know that voice.
Yeah.
So it's like a pretty decent cast, but it is more like along the lines of Big Mouth when it comes to like swearing and profanity and stuff. So I started it when Lincoln was asleep, and then I think I don't know if I like restarted it like in the middle of the night, and then I woke up and there was like a scene of like the parents having sex, and the kid was like under the bed, like, and then he just looked up and he saw like his dad's like ball sack, and I think like Lincoln had woken up, and I was like, oh my god, like what is happening? Like no, we don't need to see this. So I haven't gone back to it since because I kind of traumatized myself.
Yeah, we can't watch it with Lincoln around.
No, because there's nothing up until that point other than like swearing.
Yeah,
that was like that. But it's funny. I like it.
It's a fun, easy watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I've actually watched in length is Shang-Chi on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, what's that?
It's like their new Marvel like installment. So you have like the old Avengers and stuff like that. And then now you have Shang-Chi, The Eternals, which just came out in the theater. So I'm just waiting for that to hit Disney.
Oh, that's with Angelina Jolie, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek. Who else is in there? Kit Harington.
Oh, he's in it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And Richard Madden, too. So they were both in Game of Thrones together.
I did see him. And then Lauren Ridloff, I think is her name. She's a deaf actress. She was on Fear the Walking Dead. Not Fear the Walking Dead, sorry. Walking Dead. And I don't know. I know at one point she was a client. I don't know if she still is a client. But yes.
Okay.
Yes, she's in that too.
Yeah. So it's good. It's a long movie. It's I think like
it's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a TV series.
No. It's like 2.5 hours or almost 3 hours.
Oh wow.
But it's good. I mean, I think Marvel is like switching now into being a little bit more like well-rounded when it comes to like characters and representation. Because you have essentially an all Asian cast. But you do have like callbacks to like older like Marvel movies. So in one of the Iron Mans, I think it was in 2 or 3, Sir Ben Kingsley was in it. He played like this quote unquote terrorist, but he was really an actor that was hired to portray the terrorist, but he didn't know what he was doing. He was just like high all the time. But he was in Shang-Chi because it just so happened that he was modeling his character after like this guy's dad. So he's like, he's in it. But it's interesting to see how they're connecting like the universes through it all because there's like post-credit scenes and stuff. So I don't know if you like Marvel.
See, that's the thing. I don't watch any superhero stuff, so I would need to know, like, I'm sure somebody has a list out there, and I'm more than positive I said this before, where I need to start, like what movie I need to start with, and then go from there with like movies and shows, because I know there's just like a lot.
Yeah, if you want to watch it in like...
Didn't you say Disney Plus has it in order or something?
It has it in order of like timeline, like chronologically. So starting with like Captain America in like the 40s and then up until like Avengers. Mm-hmm. Or you can watch it in the way that it came out, and it came out in phases, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
Jesus. Okay.
It's all broken down in Disney. There's like a little Marvel tab. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could watch it chronologically if you've never seen anything Marvel. For it to make more sense.
But I do read the spoilers. Like I see, like when people freak out in theaters, I'm like, oh, let me just see what they're freaking out about. And I go read it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what happened. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh my god! It was like, oh damn, someone died. And
like,
just
oh
like,
shit, that's a big deal.
Don't even know.
Because that's what I did with Game of Thrones. I know I've said this before too. That after, spoiler alert for anyone who's never seen Game of Thrones, when Jon Snow died, or we thought he died, that was the last episode that I saw, and this is when I was living in my first when I first moved to California. So my first like 6 weeks there, first like few months, I didn't have like anything to watch on. So I remember I was watching it like bootleg wise, streaming the season finale of whatever season that was, and then Jon Snow died. I'm like, oh my god. So after that, I never had like access to it. So I'm like, oh, let me just read episode recaps, and that's how I followed along. And I just continued doing it because I felt like it was easier to read what happened rather than watching it, because I can never keep up with their fucking names because their names were everyone's names were just too similar to me. And like what I thought was a person's name was like a name of a thing or a place. I'm like, I was getting so confused, so it was easier for me to read it. So
I guess you're a little less disappointed with reading it too, because sometimes there can be like a huge buildup for the episode.
No,
and you're like,
I was still upset when I saw the ending. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Like, why would they do this to her? Like, why would she? No, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would John? No, it just I'm not.
Yeah,
okay
that
with
last season was fucking hot garbage trash.
No, I wasn't okay with it. I sure as hell wasn't. But that's what I would do with Marvel movies when people are like freaking out in theaters about stuff and there's articles. I'm like, oh, let me see what happened. I would just read. Like with WandaVision.
Yeah.
I went and I read the wiki page. I always go to wiki pages for stuff for this, and read what happened in the comic books and see how it translated into the show. So I kind of know some things that happened because I just want to know I just want to know details. I don't want to watch it. I'd rather read it.
Oh, well, I think that is just like how your brain works in general. You like reading. I do not like reading. I'm a visual person. I'd rather see it.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like that was my stomach. I feel like you have the gist of like what went down in like the Marvel. Kind
of. Like I would need a refresher, but I kind of know some things. Yeah. Not like the big major stuff, but like little Easter egg things, I'd be like, huh? But like other stuff, like the main things, I think I know.
The only thing that sucks is that none of the Spider-Mans, the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, aren't on Disney Plus because Sony owns those movies.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh. So that's like that's missing.
But he's like that in the Disney Avengers.
He's in the Avengers, yeah.
Interesting. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that worked either, or like how Sony got Spider-Man in the divorce, but
yeah,
it's weird.
And I think I'd only watch it because Zendaya's in it, so that's the only reason I watch it.
She's in it.
But I feel like just barely.
Yeah, she's in it, but like not. I think she's going to be in it more with this new one coming out. So I just hope she doesn't die.
Well, I just hope. Would this be like the last
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Because with them being together, I feel like that ruins things too.
If what?
With them being together, like in real life, like dating in real life, that could ruin things too, like on camera and off camera and all that stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, yeah, other than that, I haven't really watched anything else.
Yes, I need to watch other things because Scandal's consuming my life right now.
That's not a bad thing.
No, I mean, it can be. It's scary. Like, I think everything's a conspiracy. I'm like, oh my God. My phone's bugged. Oh my God, who's watching me? Like, I just feel like somebody's just going to come up to me and, like, start talking to me super fast and, like, threaten me. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I'll stop. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's consuming me right now. But I love it. Just love it. Shonda Rhimes. Oh, God damn you.
Paranoia.
Seriously. It's real. But, yeah, that's all I've been watching. But with the holiday coming up, probably watch some more stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if I finish Scandal by Thanksgiving. Because because Dennis is like, I can't wait for Thanksgiving. It's 10 hours of football. And then the day after Thanksgiving, it's college football. I'm like, I'm going to be upstairs.
He's really into sports like that?
Oh, yeah. He'll watch sports all day.
Oh god.
Yes, he's one of those people. Yes, he will. It's football and hockey. Thankfully, he doesn't watch baseball like a freak because he'll watch certain games, like depending on what the game is. But like, if you watch baseball all the time, hell no, that's so boring to me.
Yeah, it's like golf to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baseball. No, I rather. The only time I will go to the game if it's at Wrigleyville, and then we're going to the bars afterwards. Those are the only times it's acceptable.
Right. The only way I'm going to a baseball game is Cubs game.
It's the best. Even though I'm not a Cubs fan, I still fucking love it. I choose going to a Cubs game over a White Sox game.
Yeah, I have no White Sox.
Yeah, I only say it because I essentially grew up on the South Side, so it's just like, okay, I have to be a White Sox fan, but Cubs games are more fun.
Yeah.
I won't wear Cubs attire or memorabilia, but I'm gonna go to them games because Wrigleyville is freaking awesome after. Oh, do you remember Wrigleyville going there? Oh my god, we're gonna go down memory lane of drama of going there for St. Patrick's Day and.
Oh, I remember. Yes and no.
Oh, I don't know what sound that was, but oh my god, just the drama. I can't.
It was fun to be young.
It was fun to be young. Oh, well, we'll leave it on that note.
My heat turns back on.
Yes. Everyone have a safe holiday.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god, Thanksgiving. Yes. Everyone have a safe holiday. Try not to go out on Black Friday. I freaking hate Black Friday. It's like the worst. Like, just brings out the absolute worst in people. Don't trample people. Don't do things like that. Don't push people. Keep your hands to yourselves. Just oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She means it, guys.
Yeah. Just be thankful for what you have. What are you thankful for? Let's end on that. What are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for?
Yes.
I'm thankful for my health. I am thankful for another year of learning because when I look at myself today and where I'm at, because I think a lot of times, like, I am super hard on myself. I'm just like, I made a wrong decision along the way, or like I doubt myself, but there are moments where I have to like remind myself, like, you are on the right path, like you're doing what's best for you and like your family, and it's all going to work out in the end. So I'm thankful for that. Thankful for you.
Oh.
Thankful for everybody.
Thankful for you too. This is what I look forward to. Get to talk to you, talk about our favorite topics, just BS.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing. I'm thankful for just where I'm at right now. We have food on the table, a roof over our head, working cars, we have jobs. Everyone that we know and love is healthy and just on the right path to things. So yes, I'm thankful for all of that. Everyone in my life that's happy and healthy, and just that it continues and that we continue to learn and grow, and just everyone gets to where they want to be.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So, and we are thankful for those who listen to us. Just
thanks. Thanks, guys. Sticking with us.
Thanks for sticking with us. But, so yes, until next time, you could find us on Instagram, TikTok. Reach out to us and be sure to rate and subscribe. And yeah, until next time.
Bye.